Hello everybody and happy Vlogmas day number 2. So as you all know, today is our anniversary. So the hubby and I are heading out to dinner. I don't know where we're going, but it's been a rough day. This is the first time I've been able to turn the camera on today. And as you can see, I had to get rid of the green. Found old purple. Hold on a minute. Got to get in the car with all of my things. All right, everybody. So the husband is in the car with me.
What's up?
And we're about to go to dinner. I don't know where we're going. I don't care. I'm just kind of starving.
What's going on, people? Taking this beautiful woman out for our anniversary dinner. Nothing fancy. Giving me some steak and potatoes. Hearty man food. She looking good.
Right.
If I knew she was going to be looking good, I would have moved something a little nicer.
Got me a gift. No, I'm just kidding. We don't do the gift thing. That's just too much. Yeah, I wanted to have a drink tonight, but I can't have a drink because, again, my knee. So I'm on these meds. I'm taking meloxicam, and I'm taking hydrocodone, and sometimes oxycodone. I don't take them together, but I was going all day, and I thought that maybe if I didn't take my medicine today, I could have like a glass of wine or a small drink or something like that. But it got so bad today that I was in a lot of pain. So Donald had to bring me my ice pack for my knee, and I had to take the meloxicam. So I won't be having a drink today, but don't worry about it. When we go on this cruise, I'm going to make up for today. So anyway, we're gonna head on out, and I guess we'll see you guys at the restaurant. Everybody, so we have made it to the restaurant. It's really crowded in here, a bunch of kids and people. Of course, it's a Monday night. Anyway, we're at Donald's favorite place, Texas Roadhouse. I cannot have a drink, so I can have some iced tea. Trying not to do too much bread right now. They have some of this bread. I can tell you what needed is when you operate the handle, we moved it 4, 5, 6 different times. So it is what it is. I don't know what else to do. I'm so jealous now. He gets a drink and I can't have one because I'm on all these drugs. I'm so jealous right now, like for real. That's so not fair. That is so not fair. Yeah, I don't wear makeup at all. I need to learn how to do it. These eyelashes are driving me crazy. I don't know how y'all do it.
They feel heavy or something?
They don't feel heavy. I just know I have them on. Maybe I did it wrong.
There we go. My hat was blocking this mug.
So most of the kids have called us already to wish us a happy anniversary. So my son asked me, he goes, what is year 13? You know, like each year represents something like for an anniversary. Like I think 20 is gold or silver or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, he looked up 13. And 13 is the year of lace. We're supposed to gift each other lace, right? I'm like, no problem. I just got a new lace front wig. Wow. Like, come on.
That's good. That's good.
I got it in the mail yesterday. So he did give me lace. Look at that. No, let me not go like that.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go full rare. I've been getting medium rare all this time.
Donald and his steak preference, it drives me crazy. Like, this is a big debate going on. It's like steak should not have any people. She cook it like you cook a hamburger. He'll eat his. He would just walk up to a cow and stick a fork in it. That's how he wants to eat his steak.
I usually go medium rare, and I started medium rare, and then he brought me medium one time by accident, and it tasted better, so I started ordering medium. And then I'm like, well, I wonder how medium rare tastes, and sure enough, medium rare tasted better than the medium. So I've been ordering medium rare ever since. So now I'm thinking I might try rare. Rare. Well, I don't think we're gonna stick with medium rare for right now. I'll wait till I get to a real good, like, specialty steak shop to do full rare.
This is not one of those situations where you say, if you can't beat them, join them. I will not be joining you. It's funny though, this is our anniversary. So this time last year, we were actually on a cruise with my son and his girlfriend. And the boat was rocking so much that I put my jewelry on the thing. You know how you put your stuff up, like we had went out dancing and I could barely get my makeup off, so I took all my jewelry off and I left it on this sink in the bathroom, and the ship was rocking so hard that's what woke me up the next morning. We had rocked so much that my jewelry went down the drain, and I didn't realize it until we got home that I didn't have my ring, and I lost it. So I don't have a wedding ring right now. I'm kind of sad about it because he went through a lot of work to get me that ring. You know, he did a lot to get me that ring, so I'm pretty bummed about it. But maybe one day will give me a new one, but not until I get my house first. I'll get your priorities in order. I'll go get me a van first. We had it insured, but they didn't insure it for much. It was, they want to give me $2,500 for a ring like that. I was so disgusted about it. So, every time I think about my ring, I get upset. But anyway, maybe by 20th or 15th, maybe by 15th, I'll get a new ring. It's no big deal. It is, but it isn't. I just sentimental value. You know.
Do you want to pick it out? Or do you want me to surprise you?
No, I want to pick it. Let's do it together.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it together.
You don't want to
He did really good this time. Well, he did. He really did. Fantastic. Like, I always did. And I don't even have pictures. That tells you how much I didn't wear my ring.
Oh, yes. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have the 10-ounce pork roast. Medium rare. No mushrooms. Go ahead and get some of that right. So mashed potatoes and gravy.
Cheese, bacon, brown, or white gravy, and potatoes.
We'll go with the brown gravy.
Let's do the combo appetizer. Take the potato wedges. What is this? Spicy? Is that spicy?
You want it hot?
Yeah. What is it? That cheese?
And then some rattlesnake bites. All right. I'll get that started for you.
All right, so our food is here. I just got the appetizer. I got rattlesnake bites, which is just basically cheese balls, and I got the chicken strips or nuggets and the potato skins. They give you a little ranch and a little sour cream, and the husband has a really nice steak. Now that's not too bad because last time you
I
did
know
so much
it looks
steak.
medium.
You eat that steak. And then your green beans look really good.
Oh, those are delicious.
And then he has those potatoes. The only thing I'm jealous of right there is that drink. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have one, but that's okay. I will get it. Just stick with my old faithful tea. But anyway, this is our dinner, and we'll talk to you guys in a minute.
What's up, fam?
Hey everybody, so we are back from our fabulous anniversary dinner. It was great. The thing is though, St. Louis, if you know about St. Louis weather, the Midwest, it is freezing cold. So when we got to the restaurant, it was like 48 degrees. When we left, what about 48?
Yeah.
When we left the restaurant, it's 34 degrees outside. Can you say, brr? I am so cold. Reason 1001 that we're leaving St. Louis. It is just ungodly cold outside right now. Like I'm freezing.
And we was in Savannah. The coldest it got was around 38. But it did snow one time in 4 years. But
yeah. But still, it's just too cold. It's
Yeah.
too cold. Like this is when you start really feeling sorry for homeless people. You know, it's just too cold outside. So today I just did a lot of packing, and I'm already packed for my trip on Saturday. So I can't wait. I've already begun to check the weather in New Orleans, and when we get there on Saturday, I think the weather's going to be like high 50s, early 60s, and the temperature in Cozumel and all those places should be in the 80s, so I cannot wait. I went in the closet and I snatched out all my shorts, all my t-shirts, sundresses. Like I cannot wait to be in the sun. I need it.
yeah, we got our excursions. I think it's gonna be fun. We're trying to take into account the walking limitations and stuff like that. But I think we got a couple fun excursions. You'll see it when we post our vacation.
Let me
videos.
tell you, this man is always worried about my walking limitations. Let me just tell you how it could be so embarrassing. Okay, so when I first had surgery, when I went to physical therapy, she was like, "Yeah, you can get out and you can go to the mall, you could walk around, and you could do that kind of stuff." So I was like, "Okay, cool." It's what was it? Thanksgiving time? It was. No, it was like fall. It was time for people to start doing their fallscapes and stuff like that. And I was doing my fall tree, right? So when I get out of the car, I run and grab a shopping cart because it helps me with my walking. That way I don't have to take my walker because when you first have total knee replacement, you have to have a walker, and then you graduate to the cane. I hadn't graduated to the cane yet. So what I do is when I go inside the store, I'll tell him, okay, pull over to the curb, and then I'll grab a shopping cart, and so I can hold on to that and walk around the store. Now I can walk pretty good, but I have to walk slow. So my fabulous husband, he won't go in the store with me, so I'll just text him and I'll be like, okay, I'm in line. You could pull up to the front of the car. To the front of the store. So this time he's being such a gentleman. He walks into the store with the
with the walker.
With the walker. But not only did he walk in the store with the walker, he opened it. You could hear it sound like an umbrella popping. It popped open. Everybody looked. And I just grabbed the little cane and walked out with my tail between my legs because I'm like, I should not be on a walker at this age, but it's okay. Like, I was embarrassed a little bit because I just feel like I shouldn't have even had to have knee surgery. Like, somebody should be sued. But anyway, I was totally embarrassed. So I didn't go to the store for at least a couple weeks after that because I was embarrassed. We were in front of the line and he pulled out the dang walker. He opened it. Well, you can't do nothing but open it wide. So he opened both sides, and all I could do was just grab my stroller and tiptoe out. I was just like, ah. So, I was embarrassed. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, but I was totally embarrassed.
Yeah. I don't get it, but hey, she said total knee replacement.
But still, who wants to do it? And so tonight we were there, and I just had my cane tonight, and it was pretty decent. But he had to walk around with my purse. Men don't like to walk around with the purse in their hand. So he had my purse, and then he had my walker. And this one time, I'm like, "Hey, bring me my cane. I need it."
So I'm walking around with this huge bag that's back here. I don't know if you see it, but usually she has like a little bag, but then she got her big shopping bag or whatever that is, and I'm walking around with that. But hey,
whatever. So this was my birthday / anniversary gift. I had been wanting this bag forever, and he agreed to buy it for me for my birthday. So I've had it now. My birthday was October 20th. So I've had it now for about 2 months maybe. This is my first time really carrying it because I didn't realize it was so big. I'm a small bag person because all I want to be able to put in my bag is my cell phone, maybe a lip chap, and a wallet so I could carry my credit cards. But
those credit cards, gotta have those credit cards because you never know. You
Please,
never know
truth,
when a shopping emergency might arise.
No. Tell the truth. I've been really good.
You're down to like 2 or 3 cards.
No, but I paid. I was in. Listen, ladies, and this debt to you might not be big, but it was huge to me. Like I could not sleep at night. I was in credit card debt of almost $20,000. $20,000. Now, some people look at that and like, that's what they spend in a month, but we don't have it like that. So I was in credit card debt. I'm going to tell you something. This is the truth. I had a credit card that I was blessed enough to be able to pay off my credit card. So right now I am out of credit card debt. But that was some hard, that was 2 of the worst years of my life actually the last 6 months of it was horrible.
Yeah.
But I paid off, this is so funny. It's not funny, it's sad. I paid off one credit card because I had kept it at the max for at least 2-3 years. I'm like, if I paid $500 on it, I'm spending $500. If I pay $300, I'm spending $300. Yeah. And then when I looked at it again, it says, click here for a credit increase. I'm like, you can have your credit card. Like, I want to cut it up and send it back to them. But anyway, I'm done with credit cards.
I thought she had like 4 cards, honestly. I was but she was just sitting there in bed at night, just trying to go over the budget and everything. I'm like, why are you so worried? Why are you so upset? And she said, Donald, you just don't even know. And so how many cars did you end up having at the
I
end?
ended up with like 7.
Okay.
But now I'm down to, I only use 2. I only
Okay.
use 2 now. So I had 7 credit cards, and I'm gonna tell you what, Victoria's Secret was the absolute worst. And I don't even like Victoria's Secret like that, but you can go on their website and you can order the UGG boots. So I had every kind of UGG boots, and I was buying people UGG boots for Christmas and giving people gift cards to Victoria's Secret for Christmas, and anybody had a birthday, I'm like, you finna get some UGG boots, or you finna get a $100 Victoria's Secret credit card. So everybody used to love when their birthday came and they knew Auntie Peggy was coming around,
Yeah.
because you was gonna get you some UGG boots, or you gonna get you a $100 gift card. But I'm not doing this stuff anymore. Like last year, I think I gave away $40 gift certificates to Victoria's Secrets, but I can't do that anymore. It's silly, because you buy all the stuff, you don't use it. Like I begged and begged for that Louis Vuitton bag, and since I've had it, I've used it once. It's just, I wanted it. I've been wanting this bag for like 5 years, I promise you. 5-10 years.
Yeah.
And I finally got it, and it's just like, what's the big deal?
man.
I'd rather have my house. I'd rather have my car. Well, I mean, I got a decent car, but I'd rather have my house. So right now, nothing is important to me right now but getting my house. So I will not be making any big purchases or anything else. So I'm cool. We're gonna have to live with the furniture we got and the clothes that
Which
we
is
have.
nice. We're good. I think we're set for a good.
But
5
anyway,
years.
we shouldn't be talking about that. It's our anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
It's our anniversary. Okay, so let's share some good stuff about us. Let's share with the people about Piggy.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you the how this all started story.
Okay.
I was working in a recruiting office, and her friend was trying to get back into the Army and dragged her with her. Her friend dragged her out, saying, "Hey, there's a lot of guys at this recruiting office," and so her friend was talking to one of my buddies. And my buddy came out and got me, came into the station and said, "Hey, man, why don't you come out here and meet this lady?" Right? And I saw Peggy sitting in the car because she didn't want to come inside the recruiting office. And I just started chatting her up, I don't know what you call it.
Chatting her
Trying
up.
to
He was chatting me
spitting
up,
some
y'all.
game or whatever else, whatever you want to call it. And so we supposed to meet up on Friday. I think she stood me up. I don't really know what happened with that. We supposed to meet up at a club.
We were supposed to go to a club Friday, but I can't remember what happened.
But then I didn't give up. We met up for breakfast on Saturday, and we spent every day together until we got married. From that day until our wedding, 10 months later,
yeah,
we spent every single day together.
Okay. Now, let me tell you my version of that story. Okay. So he is right. But the thing is, my friend, she loved to sign up for the military. She signed up like 4 times, went, got out. She did it like 4 or 5 times. And so this last time they were like, if you get out this time, you're not getting back in. So she wanted to try again. She trying to get back in. And so she come to my house. I was off work that day. I think it was a Thursday or Wednesday. She came to my house at 2:00 that afternoon. And she was like, come go to the recruiting station with me. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going. She begged me from 2:30 to 6:30, sitting on the edge of my bed. And I thought to myself, I'm like, if I had just went with her 3 hours ago, I would be back home in my bed. I was like, come on, heifer, let's go. So we go to the recruiting station, and I'm sitting in the car, and I'm just really pissed because I want to be in my bed. And little did I know she was setting me up. And
to meet me.
I was going to meet him, but I didn't know I was going to meet him. Mm-hmm. And so we're sitting in the car. She's, one of the guys come out and meet her. And so he was like, so is this your friend Peggy? And she was like, yeah, this Peggy. And I'm like, what? And so he comes out to the car. And his friend cracks a joke. He was like, you know what they say about men with big feet?
Size 12 and a half,
okay,
13.
So he lifts his feet. to show me what. Now they're coming out of the recruiting station, full Army uniforms on, and I'm just like, yuck. You know, I was just because I heard all bad things about military guys. I heard they were whores, you know, cheating on their wives. I just heard so many bad things about soldiers. I was not really even interested, and plus I had just got out of a tragic relationship. It was the worst relationship. Tragic. It was the worst relationship I had ever been in. I shouldn't have ever been in it to begin with, but I was just getting out of that mess, and I just wanted to take some time for myself. So eventually he and I had a conversation. I'm like, okay, let's get past the boot thing. He's a nice guy. So we were like, okay, we're going to meet at this club on Friday. So I'm like, okay, we're going to meet at the club on Friday. I am not a club person because when I go to the club, I go to sleep because I'm just like, I'm over this. Like, I just never have been that kind of person. But anyway, we didn't meet him on Friday. So Saturday morning came, my friend was like, let's go out for breakfast. We went for a brunch or something. She invited him to come. And so we had brunch that Saturday, and she was with us, but she walked away from the table to give us the opportunity to talk. And he had a great conversation. I felt he was the nicest guy, and I just wanted to spend more time with him. So we talked about everything and nothing, you know, everything and nothing. And it just felt like I knew him all of my life. And I was like, wow, I didn't want the conversation to end. And so he was like, you want me to come by tonight? And I was like, please, you know, I was like, yes, let's finish this conversation. And so he came over to the house and we had a great date. I mean, we had a date that never ended. I promise you, the date never ended Saturday evening, he stayed over to like 10 o'clock at night. The next morning he called me. He was like, hey, you want to go to the bookstore? And I'm like, bookstore?
Took a chance on that one.
Yeah. And I was like, hey,
that was a 3-point shot.
I was like, hey, why not? So he took me to the bookstore and we laughed and talked and we just had a great time. Sunday came. He was like, you want to grab breakfast? I was like, sure. So we went and grabbed breakfast. And Monday, I am just telling everybody at work, I'm like, I met the absolute best guy. He is phenomenal. I was like, great conversation, very respectable. I mean, I just loved everything. I really did. I was just like, to myself, I was like, this is the guy. This is the guy. So you know me, I'm cooking. I'm doing everything. I am cooking. I'm pulling out all my best recipes. Because he talked about missing home meals and stuff like that. So I'm listening and I'm like, okay, everything he tell me he wants, I'm gonna make sure I have it because I don't want this to end. So we are just having a blast. We are just digging each other, hanging out, we're just doing stuff. We're just hanging out, doing everything and nothing. So we're in Target of all places. I met him in January.
End of January.
Early February. Yeah. By June, July.
I'm going with June.
We were engaged in July.
Yeah.
And married in December. So that's how that went. It was short and sweet, but I've enjoyed the ride. I have been all around the world with this man. I do it again and again and again.
In future videos, we got to talk about what it was like for you to like start traveling all of a sudden with that military life, going from station to station.
Yeah, we'll visit that in maybe another video. We always saying we're gonna visit it in another video, but like I say, y'all, this Peggy and Donald is weird.
Here we are 13 years later and still married. Happy anniversary, baby.
Happy anniversary to you. Yeah, so we're going to turn in. I'm kind of tired now. I got to get this leg up and elevated. Happy Vlogmas Day 3. Okay, now tomorrow is going to be a great day because I am going to decorate my bedroom. Remember those 2 Christmas trees we were talking about? So we're going to put those to use, and then possibly decorate the little patio we have here, because in our area there's a balcony competition, and I want to throw my hat in the ring and see if I could come in first or second place. They're giving away, first place is $100, second place is $50. And I've walked around, I didn't walk around, but just driving around, I see my competition. It look easy, but somebody probably wait till the last day and pull out their best stuff. You know, they want to see what everybody else gonna do, and they'll go big. But anyway, so tomorrow I'll have a video of, you know, just decorating a little bit. And thank you again. Here I go again with these 5 goodbyes. But anyway, thank you for watching us Vlogmas Day 2, and can't wait for you to see us on Vlogmas Day 3.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe. A lot of stuff coming up. The vacation, you don't want to miss out on that. Hit that notification bell to be updated on when we posting new videos, because we're sticking this out. We're going to do this. We're going to go through the whole thing. We're going to completely share and open our lives and open our doors to you guys. So thanks for watching so far. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in Vlogmas Day 3.
Comment, subscribe, and like.
Comment, subscribe, and like.
Comment, subscribe, and like. Bye.
Bye.